your weather authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
It's time for a life hack. Here comes Angie sauntering in. Would you consider that a saunter, maybe?
Yes, I can saunter.
Okay, all right, saunterer. Listen to this. Did you know, 5th day of January, did you know that walking 3 miles, and you're a power walker, 3 miles is it, burns more calories than running 1 mile?
I believe that.
Okay, yeah.
I believe that.
Well,
now, if you're sauntering, you're probably not burning up the, if you're going this
Well, no,
speed,
but you power walk is what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you're power walking.
And I've seen you after a power walk. You are glowing, we'll say that.
Yes, to say the very least. First, and with this kind of weather, first mile you're freezing. But, after that begins, you begin to get the core warmed up, and then you do sort of a glow after that.
Then you do, I call it sweat for me. I call it a glow for Angie. Anyway, keep in mind that walking while listening to music, do you listen to music?
No, I listen to the universe. I listen to the birds and the,
okay,
the river.
Well, there you go. So a lot of people will do that, but it makes time go a little faster sometimes. You have a podcast or something like that.
Sure, oh yes.
Or an audio book or something like that you can listen to.
I do.
So Angie approves of this like you know what? This
Are
is
these
like
better?
I think they're better this year.
Okay.
A shout out to Jared Woodard, because Jared is the one right here in Henderson.
Thank you, Jared.
He's the one who gave us a life hack calendar last year. Got the life hack calendar.
The new and improved life hack calendar.
I think it's better.
Yes,
that's
so far so good.
Yeah. All right, thumbs up from Angie there. Let's take a look outside right now, see what we got going on. It's 66 and 69, and yeah, a little bit of a breeze out there, and the temperature's below 50 degrees, and it will be all day. We're going to have a bit of a wind chill to deal with. It's going to be a little bit bigger wind than what we had really the past several days, but next week is going to be very windy, so this is going to be nothing compared to what we're going to see especially next Tuesday. We can see wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Here's our Bill Morgan camera downtown Owensboro. Got a few breaks in the clouds, a little splash of blue there in the sky. Nothing wrong with that. We could use a little more, I know, but we're not going to see a whole lot of sunshine at all over the weekend, so get used to the gray, I guess. And gray clouds pretty much swallowing up the sky down in Central City right now, but I still expect to see a few more breaks before we really do see an overcast by mid-afternoon. Got a few breaks in the clouds too over downtown Evansville. Looking out from Fifth Third Bank toward the mighty Ohio. Right now the temperature is 35 degrees. Got an east-southeast wind at 7 miles an hour, so it's picked up a little bit. Anytime you've got a wind over 3 miles an hour, you're going to see a wind chill out there with the temperature below 50 degrees. How low can we go temperature-wise? Yes, finally we got these temperatures up above the thawing out point. Morganfield's at 35. Is that as low as we got? I think it is. Also 35 Lagodi, 36 degrees in Fairfield, 37 in Princeton, 38 in Jasper, 39 in Owensboro, 40 degrees in Madisonville, 41 in Morgantown, and there you go. Nice little temperature run there. We're at 35, and so is Henderson, so we're the cool spots in the tri-state, but again, we've all thawed out. As far as wind speeds, now we're starting to see them pick up a little bit. Owensboro at the airport on the west side of town, 12 miles an hour there, making it feel like 32. So even though the temperature's well above the freezing mark, feels like freezing. 29 the wind chill in both Evansville and Henderson, and you've got a 29-degree wind chill right now in Fairfield, 28 in Vincennes to the north. All right, here are the sunrise pics. These are awesome. This is Denny Reifert down in Newburgh, and he got that great shot along the Newburgh riverfront. I mean, sky on fire. That almost looks apocalyptic, you know? It's a great shot right there. Sky, red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. A lot of times it's a sign of storms coming. We've got rain coming, but we're not expecting any storms. All right, from the north side of town, this is a great shot here from Ashley Sapp. And I love it. You got the picket fence at the bottom, too. Lovely start to the day for a lot of us across the tri-state. All right, from Corydon in Henderson County, Nicola Kuntz got this great shot, too. And, of course, the trees silhouetted up against that sky make it look even better, too. So just a wonderful array of sunsets across the board. And I've got one more to show you. I'm going to show that to Angie here in a minute when we get to the big map. Anyways, we take a look at live first warning Doppler radar. Yeah, nothing shaking right now, but we are seeing the rain. It's going to be moving up from the southwest, and we'll see that rain kind of creep in later on. Now, we're seeing snow, too, across Missouri, but temperatures will be warming. And if we get this surge, this low comes up, it's going to bring a surge of some warmer air with it. So really, I'm not expecting any travel issues with this because the temperature should stay above freezing for all of us, or at least most all of us across the tri-state for the entire weekend. So, yeah, we're seeing temperatures thawing out now. We should stay above that. We're going to be in the mid-30s, though. So, yeah, it might be a little iffy in some places, especially to the north and off to the northwest, where it might be just a little bit colder, especially with bridges and overpasses tomorrow morning early and even later on tonight. But let's go ahead and show you what Future Tracker is showing, timing it out. We are expecting to see a few more breaks in the clouds, a little more sunshine. We've seen some sunshine this morning, and we'll see a little bit more. It looks like it's going to shift a little bit more to the northeast by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and really by mid-afternoon, we're talking about a lot of clouds out there that'll be in play, and that's going to be the case really for much of the rest of the weekend once it starts. Here comes a little bit of rain and a little bit of snow up to the northwest. And again, temperatures above freezing. Not really worried about much of any travel issues. And really, if we do see an accumulation up to the north or off to the northwest, I think it's going to be mainly just on the grassy areas. Here comes the rain. And really, I think it's going to be creeping in, as early as 6 o'clock. But latest run on our future tracker is pushing it back. It had been increasing. In fact, the last run on future tracker was showing the rain moving in during the 5 o'clock hour here in the Evansville Metro. A little earlier than that to west. Now it's kind of slowing it down just a little bit, but we are going to have rain. It looks like not too long after the sun goes down. The sun is setting, by the way, at around 4:43. And then as we head into the midnight hour or close to it, you can see mainly a rain event except for the northwest corner. Again, with temperatures above freezing, we shouldn't have too many problems there. As we go into the overnight hours, we were seeing some snow more to the north. And this is 4 o'clock in the morning, so while a lot of us are sleeping, now it looks like it's shifted a little bit more to the east where we could be seeing a little bit more of the snow out there. Still showing rain, though, in Evansville, and maybe a little rain-snow mix at times, too, overnight. And really, that event is going to be out of the picture around daybreak or not long after daybreak. But, yeah, this off to the east and good riddance to it. And just a few spotty showers after that for our Saturday. But you can see we're pretty much socked in with the cloud cover, that's for sure. Now, after daybreak tomorrow, the best chance of rain that we've got throughout the weekend will be Saturday night. And we're talking about in the evening, just a few spotty showers out there, maybe a few flakes also to the north, and maybe a little bit of a mix at times, too. But, again, with temperatures staying above freezing, not too worried about it. And Sunday will be mainly dry. We can't rule out a stray shower or two popping up. 44 degrees for a high today, and the rain moves in late in the day, but we should be dry for the most part. So 44, not too bad. It's about where we've been over the past few days. East-southeast wind at 5 to 15 miles an hour. On the 3-degree guarantee, called for a high yesterday of 42. I got it, 45. It works. Angela Redmond of Owensboro, congratulations, Angela. You've got yourself a sock cap, courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come on by the station and pick it up. See Pam up front. 44 degrees for high today, 43 tomorrow, and 44 Sunday, so through the rest of the week. These are the more important numbers. The temperature not dropping below the freezing mark. And then here comes the big deal next week. We've got some rain moving in on Monday. We're talking about heavy rain. We're talking about big winds. We're talking about wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour possible with this storm. And then on the tail end of it, a little bit of snow, it looks like on early Wednesday morning.
Wow.
That could be the travel issue. But I will say this, though. We're not expecting anything severe. But if you get 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, that's big enough
a lot.
To do some problems.
More than a Yorkie warning.
Yes, it would. That's definitely a Yorkie. That might even be like a pit bull warning right there. They might get tumbling around by that wind. Gorgeous. Look at this beautiful sunrise. Gorgeous. This was, of course, in Calhoun. You know who it was? Holly Johnson.
Oh, good old Holly.
Yeah,
thank you. It looks so good. We'll be back with some great music. Josh Merritt is here. You.